question I often hear, do I really need a lawyer to incorporate, or can I use an online company? Hi, I'm Elizabeth Nixon, attorney at law, here to answer this really good question for you. There are a lot of really good online incorporation companies. What you want to be aware of is this. Those companies will not do all the work for you. There's a reason you pay more for an attorney who will complete all the paperwork and put a little sticky on the page where you need to sign and just tell you exactly what to do. Online companies are cheap, but you have to do some work. So if you're willing to do that extra bit of work, it could be the answer for you. Well, what is the extra you have to do? Online companies will check the name availability that you want and file your articles of incorporation. That's really good. But did you know simply having articles of incorporation does not give you guaranteed tax benefits or even protection in a lawsuit? And usually that's why people are incorporating. So this is a really important piece. If you are using an online company, once you get your articles of incorporation back from that company, they're going to send you a box of other materials. And you may have heard the term corporate formalities. Corporate formalities is just the term that we use to talk about minutes, bylaws, and agreements between either the employer and the employee or the shareholders who form the company. They will be sent to you by the online company in blank, which means there's a bunch of blank lines for you to fill in your company name, who their shareholders are and what their percentage ownership is, and the rules that you want to govern your company. You do get to decide what a lot of those are. But what I find so often are people who do online incorporation, they get their box, they put it on the shelf. And what happens? Well, if the IRS ever comes knocking, or if you're ever sued and the courts subpoena your corporate records, if you come with a box of empty papers, they're going to say to you, if you're not willing to act like a company, we won't treat you like one either, which means no tax benefits in an audit and no lawsuit protection. What does that mean? Well, if you own a home, have a retirement plan or a stock brokerage or a cash in a bank account, and you're sued and you haven't complied with corporate formalities, all that risk protection that you thought you had is out the window. So here's really the answer to that question. Do you need a lawyer or not? How much work are you willing to do? If you're willing to sit down and go through the paperwork and fill it all in, then an online resource is a great godsend probably for you. But if you know you're that creative type who's going to take your box, put it on the shelf and cross your fingers, then for not much more, a private lawyer may be exactly the way you want to go. It's an easy question with an easy answer, and I hope that's helped. Stay tuned for more helpful information that will give you the confidence you need to launch into your business destiny.